Hey, what's up guys? This is Tony from Dot Video Design. Today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my real estate videos. It's just going to be a general, nothing too detailed. We're going to be doing proxies, simple cuts, how I arrange my footage, and make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Dot Video Design. I'm going to be rolling out some new plugins, you know, lower thirds, titles, all that good stuff. All right, cool guys. So now we're here in Final Cut Pro X. I think it's updated to the latest release. So yeah, I already have my project opened up. I imported all the footage. This is, like I said, this is going to be footage from an A7S III. I really love this camera, especially for real estate. Like the dynamic range is crazy, especially for real estate, because you know sometimes you're going from room to room. I shoot several houses a day, so I'm usually in a rush. I'm in a hurry. Sometimes if the owners still live there, if it's the owners still live there, I have to do it quick because you know I want to do it as fast as possible and make it convenient for them. I shoot always 60 frames per second. There's very few times that I do 120 if you know there's fires, a really cool fireplace that they have, and I'll slow it down. But for the majority of the part, I shoot in 60 frames per second, everything. Let's get into it. So the footage was imported. We are in proxy. When I import, I do the proxy, I let it do its thing. So now all my clips are in proxy. It looks a little dark, but once we color grade and color edit, all that stuff is going to look nice and bright. I always shoot several takes of every room. This one was just a straight shot. I'm going a little fast, but since I shot in 60 frames per second, I'll be able to slow it down. You know, this is one angle, this is another angle, just to show the details of the ceiling. And then, yeah, an entrance shot from showing the front door, the entrance. This one's a neat room, neat little dining area. And like I said, like different angles just to make sure I have it. So as soon as I import my footage, I don't worry about if they're in order or anything. I just cut it down to where I know the areas that the sections of the clip that I'm going to be using. So this one, maybe I'll cut it down. The framing isn't perfect, but it works. As videographers, we tend to see little details like that, but you know, the realtors, they just want to show the house. They just want to sell the house. So that's where we're focusing, showing the flow of the property. See, this one shows how the actual dining area. This one shows how from one room to the other, how the flow of the house is. So I really like this clip, and then yeah, we'll just go through the whole clips. I like to show, I always like to show a little bit of foreground just to add movement to it. I usually have the fans on to also add movement to it, but this fan, it's a new build, so they were still working on it. The fan, for some reason, I couldn't find the remote and it wouldn't turn on with the light switches. So yeah, boom, probably just use that little section and Command B and it cuts your clip. And then a little detail shot. Oh, I'll do that. That's good enough. Delete the rest. Showing to the kitchen. This one is, I like this clip because it shows the living area and also the entrance. So it shows the flow of the house. Or it shows not the flow, it shows the layout of the house. This shot, I might not use it, but the reason I like it is because you could see both living areas, the kitchen, because you could see both rooms, the kitchen and the living room and the entrance. Here I'm using a 16:35. I think I punched in a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, showing those details. The reason I shot this in a very low angle was because of the mirrors. So, you know, I definitely didn't want to come out in the video. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. And actually it shows, it's pretty cool because it shows the, you know, the cabinets and also you know, the chandelier here in the restroom. So yeah. So that is it. I cut up all the clips. Zoom out. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see all my clips are cut up in sections that are usable. That's usable footage. I think in the beginning it was all the way to maybe 20 minutes. I cut it down to 6 minutes, and we're gonna cut it down to probably 2 minutes max. I'm gonna add my song. I usually like to start off the video with a shot of the front of the house. This video in particular, we're gonna have the realtor give a little run through of the property, but I like to showcase a little bit of the house, get the viewer's attention, and then have him on camera. So we have our first. Let's listen to the song first. It's a chill song. I know for sure just by looking at the waveforms, we're gonna start the inside of the property right here where we see the beat drops. So let's use let's find our entry clip, or the first clip that we're gonna start off with. Again, I shoot in 60 frames per second, and I slow it down to 40%. We can slow it down to 40% without skipping any frames, without it looking choppy, and it's gonna look smooth. Shortcut to slow it all the way to 40% is Command S. Like, see, it's 40%. We'll pick a clip that shows all the house. I think that's pretty good. We want the music to the volume to be turned down a little bit, so we could hear the realtor talking. So I click R for range. We were in a regular regular cursor, and then we click R. We select the range that we're going to lower the volume. So lower it about 16 is usually the sweet spot. We want to, and here we could extend to where we want the audio to start fading, either fading down or fading up. Another thing that I do for my audio clips, I add a compressor. These little effects or plugins come automatically with Final Cut, so they'll be here in this section. I use a compressor and make sure it's not clipping. We're still good. And I sometimes I'll use the preset Vocal Compressor 1. It's a little too loud, so you can see it's a little too loud because it's already clipping. It shows red. So So we lower the volume a little bit, and even if it's red, just listen to it back, and you just make sure there's no distortion or it's not clipping too much. Let's take a listen. Hey guys, Tom Torres here with Clearview. It's a little slight distorted. We'll lower it a little bit down.
Hey guys, Tom Torres here with Clearview and Fortune Custom Homes. Today we want to showcase a beautiful Fortune Custom Home. This buyer had a vision. He had the ideas. He had the ideas. He wanted us to build this unique home for him. Check it out.
So right there, I would love for the beat to drop, actually. So let's see if we can. I make a marker here. Select the audio, M for marker, and I cut down the audio, the soundtrack a little bit. The reason I put a marker is because it's easier when the magnetic snapping tool or snapping option, I don't know what it is selected. You can drag it and it'll snap to either a cut, clip, or another marker. Boom, it's easier.
Beautiful Fortune Custom Home. This buyer had a vision. He had the ideas. He wanted us to build this unique home for him. Check it out.
See, now where the beat drops, it
out.
Makes sense. It makes more sense. And here,
he had the ideas.
I need to Command C to copy the attribute of that clip or copy the clip. Command Shift V to just paste the attributes, meaning all the plugins you added, or in this particular clip, all the audio plugins, the compressor and the adjustment to the volume. So we paste it, and then this clip will have the same plugins volume settings as this one right here. So we'll do it to this one and this one and this one as well.
Let's check out the decorative entertainment wall.
So the way I wanted to explain something real quick, the way I like to arrange my videos or the sequence in order of rooms that I like to show in the video, I like to go from the front yard into the backyard. In this particular video, the backyard was in landscape, so it was actually in under construction. So I don't want to show all the mess and all the trash that was back there from the construction workers. So in this one, I go from the outside, and then I jump into the main rooms, which is the living room, and then into the kitchen. From the kitchen, then I jump into the master bedroom. The reason is because I like to keep the viewers or potential buyers engaged. So I hit them right with the outside of the property, into the living area, into the kitchen, and then into the master bedroom. Again, these having objects in the foreground really adds to the reveal of whatever you're trying to showcase. It makes it more dramatic, as you can see right here. I mean, the music plays also a part of the being it dramatic. As you can see, just having something in the foreground really emphasizes on where you're trying to showcase what is being revealed. So now once we're done showing or showcasing the whole property, I like to throw in the front of the property once again, just to close it off. And I usually extend it a little bit longer, just so they could get a good view of what the property looks like from the outside. So yeah, that's how I edit my real estate tours. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you did, make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram at .videodesign. On my next video, I'm gonna be showing you how I color grade. So yeah, see you next time.